You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What is up, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and welcome to another NASCAR Authentics diecast review on this YouTube channel. Today we'll be reviewing a diecast and, more importantly, a driver that, my God, guys, when is his time going to come back and make some victories for this car and this team? Only time will tell, guys, but it will be on Jimmie Johnson's 2019 Ally Financial Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports. This is a diecast that I know many people were anticipating to get released in the NASCAR Authentics line, which it finally did. I mean, it only took them 5 ways to finally catch up, so bravo job, Lionel. And also, a bravo job of making this car out of all the cars that we've got in this wave. They decided to go with this car to make it as a chase piece, which in actuality, guys, you cannot even tell if this car is even a chase piece or not. I mean, of course, there's no sticker right there, but the chase piece practically looks exactly the same as the original car. So definitely by far the worst looking chase piece we ever got. Not saying that because, you know, I'm a Jimmie Johnson hater. I was, but I definitely feel sorry for the guy. But my God, guys, this is just... We'll talk more about this horrific paint scheme in a second, as let's go ahead and let me go ahead and start the unboxing and the official diecast review of the Jimmie Johnson Ally Financial Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Alrighty, guys, we got this nightmare of a paint scheme out of its box, and before I get things started on this very trippy looking car, let's go ahead and look at the little accessory or trinket that comes with this diecast. And my God, guys, I really have no words to say about this this hood right here. All I can see is just Ally, and hope to God I am not on under the influence while I'm doing this review, because this really just doesn't look right. I mean, tell me if this looks right. Either that or I'm definitely on something really strong. But yeah, guys, that's all I got to say about that. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't throw in a 48 or a Jimmie Johnson, but don't know where they could put it, because there's an absolute poor use of space on this. I mean, oh my God, I thought that was a paint chip for a second. But back to the diecast, guys. And I know I'm already going to get a lot of hate in this video, since I am trash talking really hard on this paint scheme. I mean, it has grown on to me, but is it by far the most disappointing paint scheme of this year? Oh, absolutely. I mean, as you guys know, I mean, we already know by now, Lowe's dropped out of NASCAR at the end of last year, and Ally stepped up as the new sponsor for Jimmie Johnson, the 7-time Sprint Cup Series champion. And, you know, a lot of people were wondering, oh, I wonder what his new paint scheme's going to look like, guys. And there was so much speculation of the car being, you know, purple and white, and it was going to look really cool. And then they revealed it, and holy crap, I've never seen so much backlash ever when it comes to a paint scheme. I mean, where do I start? I mean, it's just basically an all-black car. They basically took, like, I don't know, the all-black design, like the Los for Pros car, and the yellow 48, which, you know, you can't go wrong with the yellow 48, but it does not work well with this paint scheme. I know many of the Jimmie Johnson fans are pretty used to this paint scheme, but I'm still keeping my word, and I'm saying that this paint scheme is just... it is not good looking at any way, shape, or form. I mean, it does have some cool elements to it, I will say, but just the overall execution of this paint scheme is just very piss poor. I mean, I am sorry, guys. If you like this diecast and you've grown onto it, that's really cool. And holy smoke, speaking of something being on drugs, that 48 is crooked like a shit ladder. What the hell? That 48 is literally slanted. I'm guessing Lionel didn't learn their lesson from the Sun Energy 1 car from last year with Chase Elliott. When the 9 car, when the actual number was slanted, you know, toward the other way. They're doing the same thing with this car. Wow. That is bad. If I remember correctly, wait a second. Is it like that on the 187 too? Oh my. It's like that on the 187 too. Holy crap, that is horrible. I mean, I can imagine if you screwed it up once on the 164, but also on the 187. I mean, that is horrible. But anyways, we can just get rid of that, since, you know, that's garbage. As I almost lost the magnet right there. Well, not magnet, it's a plastic hood. Lionel, stop being cheap. Give us magnetic hoods. But yeah, this paint scheme, guys, I mean, I don't know where to start. I mean, this part is pretty cool with the Ally logo. I mean, I thought that's pretty cool. That's, you know, a pretty cool use of space. And I get the idea what they're trying to do. You know, they're trying to do the pinstripe design like Chase Elliott's car, but just it goes from purple and then it goes to white, and then it's like a very dirty white or something, and then it goes to this I mean, it's purple on it looks like a magenta. Yeah, it's magenta, but it looks like bright pink on camera. So my camera, I have a Samsung phone, so it overbrightens the color like crazy. So it's like a magenta pink color, and then it turns purple. I mean, my God. That part I just do not like at all. I mean, how they're trying to make the Ally logo look... I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look fast, but just... It doesn't work out too well, guys. I mean, like, even if you do the onboard view, I mean, you can still see the sponsor, but just... I don't know, guys. I really hope they change up this paint scheme for next year, because if I ever see this atrocity again, it's pretty much disastrous. But, you know... I know the Jimmie Johnson fans are going to get this car regardless because, you know, there's not many other Jimmie Johnson cars that are released for this year, unless you want to count that other Ally car that he ran, and the patriotic military car that he ran at the 600. You know, which is, you know, that diecast looks nice, but I think the white numbers are just a little hard to read on that paint scheme. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, let's talk about the side-by-side comparison, which, in my opinion, I thought the Los Pros car was hideous from last year, but it looks even twice as better than what it was from this year's. I mean, at least we get a metallic gray finish on the Los Pros car from last year compared to this all black design. It's like a kind of like a matte black, kind of, but not really. Now, well, I know. I mean, the stickers, the decals make it look matty, but you know where the black is, it's very glossy, so it kind of has a cool, you know, effect to it. But I don't know, guys. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, both are really hideous designs, but I think I do like the Los Pros car just a little bit more, considering the metallic finish does stand out a lot more than this Ally car. I mean, I know the Ally car is a lot more simpler, and I don't know, guys, but I'm hoping Jimmie Johnson can return to the blue 48. It seems like when he runs, you know, a black 48 car, he always has bad luck, guys. I mean, because he was winless with this car last year and still winless and missed the playoffs this year. So, I mean, if Ally could do something right, change the car. I mean, just don't use black. I mean, I know it sounds like a ridiculous superstition, but you gotta have some fun with this sometimes, guys. But in all honesty, guys, I do really feel bad for Jimmie Johnson and all of his fans. I think his time will come eventually. And I mean, I wasn't the biggest Jimmie Johnson fan growing up, but I can tell you what, man, this guy has a lot of positivity and probably some of the best motivation I've ever seen in a NASCAR driver, period. So just a really cool aspect that we got going on here for Jimmie Johnson. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of the Jimmie Johnson 2019 Ally Financial Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 400 Motorsports. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review, all of my other diecast reviews, feel free to hit that subscribe button and make sure to comment and like. And this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will catch you guys on another diecast review.